Hey there everyone, this is Cow playing Cyber Purge. We got one more place to visit here, and then we will have core access. Unbelievable. Can't chew in this place. Right, I'm just wondering, like, if they're hiding something in every map, could they hide something in this one? But you can't shoot, so... Welcome, Sector Gamma! There's music here. You step in, find yourself faced with a horde of viruses. It looks like this sector is already onto you. Hear someone banging on a door, screaming for help. Can you free them? Probably not. I guess they're dead. Alright, starting with Omega symbols, we're locked in. Ah, okay, yeah, and once you're in a place, you can go back. What's this telephone here? There's an @ stuck in the door. So these are going to be generated, I guess. There's a door here. Blue door is locked. I mean, that's a warp, right? It is. Here we're in the faucet zone, and I couldn't tell that was land somehow. There's a chair. Want to be chaired. What does that mean? I don't know. Just get shot at, idiot. Help! Like, how do you... Help! I don't... It's fine. Restore. Alright, need to put a save. By the way, like, it is a choice that I know I can save anywhere. I mean, I've shown that yesterday. I don't know, man. Like, to me, it's fun to... Okay, well, did I lose health? I don't think I lost, but I lost ammo. Like, I think treating every individual attempt, you know, as a whole thing is cool. Like, it's what I want to do. Alright. So that's a locked door. I need to do this. I need to get this key. The hard part that I don't understand. So these just kind of go, I guess. Like, can I not shoot to defend myself? Oh, you lose your ammo here. Yeah, I feel like there's something I don't understand there. That is nothing. Access, is that not what I got? Okay. Did I get what I needed here? There we go. Giant polar bear with red hair. Okay. By Avalanche. I get it. I understand the pun. It's actually Ariana Allende, by the way. Who, there's like no distinction between avatar and actual appearance. Alright. So you can't. I could, but you're too big, so you can't. Don't say you could if you can't. Wait, so you just don't have a push out button? Weird. Alright. I mean, fair enough, I guess. I don't know how that works. America still exists, by the way, in 5,000 years. Good to know. Class action lawsuit still exists. That's good to know. And also, they expect that to actually do anything. Now, that is something I wouldn't expect. Oh-ho. Oh-ho-ho. A-shaped thing. Alright. Fair enough. God still exists in 5,000 years. Alright, so... I don't want to belabor the point, but I've said my piece yesterday. I don't understand how these guys work. Hey, like, I feel kind of do their own thing, you know? Let them be. Ammo drained. Keeps happening. Yeah, so during these activity scenes, like, they drain your ammo, I guess, so you don't just, like... So you are expected to go through this. I don't see how. And clearly I didn't, but also you just give me a heart again here. I feel like that kind... You know what, it's fine. So So what's this? Okay, that's a push in this direction block. Got it. Cool. Alright. No, so we get it. Then you gotta coax it out a little bit, you know? Here we go. Here's a bomb. Or a white cat. One or the other. See, like, so long lock. So, okay, so this bothers me a little bit. So you described a hair. It's a cat. What kind of cat? Is all its fur blue? Or, like, I have to assume it's a blue cat with short fur? I guess, if there's a long lock. I don't know. It's like, I want to get a picture. Okay, yeah, it is a short-haired cat, but I feel like there's a lot of information that we're not given. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't capitalize. It's like me. Uh-huh. Agony program. Alright. Fair enough. That feels, well, you know what? I guess I never expected this whole situation to happen in the first place. Although, you know what? It's fine. This assumes a world where, you know, hack sign / sword art online / all of that never happened. But no, they would do a system like this IRL, even with all our stories about people trapped on the internet in real life. And if you die in the video game, you die in real life. They would do it anyways. I mean, I think people would have thought it was possible. It's just, there are people who prefer to ignore the possibility. Because it's a variety of reasons. Okay. Okay, you know what? He was stunned. So he didn't know? It just didn't work on some people? Alright, sure. So I feel this was one of the better conversation in the game as of now. This feels a lot more believable than a lot of the other conversations. See, I mean, still, like, I don't know. I can believe it. They're kind of nonplussed about the situation, but he was introduced, like, from the start about being very nonplussed about the situation. So it works. Alright. At least externally. I did it. The door's open. I got ammo. Great. So a fight's gonna happen here. Yeah, there's the boss. The A-team. Okay, so the H's are barriers, but not the walls. Groovy. Alright, so we got ourselves a little... Wait. Is this done? Okay, I get the ammo, then we start over. I see. Alright, we're playing a cover shooter here. That's fun. There we go. So grab your ammo. That resets the neutral. I respect that. Now you got like a submachine gun or something. Really? Oh, I think we're shooting each other here is the problem. Yeah. This is a... Like, if you can just shoot immediately... Oh, there we go. Got you. Alright. I did it! Here we go. At sign. A blue bundle has been tied up with rope. Alright. See, here we get the whole scale. We know it's a full blue dragon. With, you know, it needs arm warmers because it's blue-blooded. Blue-blooded. I meant cold-blooded. You're one of the most normal-looking dude. Which, I mean, would that be abnormal in the context of how people choose to look like, more or less? I don't know, man. The one that looked the most like a standard 2025 resident of Earth. Sure. See, like, okay, so you can grow a body here, but you couldn't hack your way away to push off the lady from earlier. I understand not understanding the rules, but it feels frustrating because it does feel like it doesn't matter except during specific scenes. Old and new ways of medicine. I mean, that's fair, honestly. You know what's happening here that I don't know if it's on purpose, but I feel like this is putting Whiteside Phil into sort of, a warmer light? Like, okay. So here you have a dude with I forget if it was rare or not, but an uncommon handicap where he cannot partake in what most of society can. So, yeah, frustration would be understandable. Of course, going to the extremism that he does is wrong. Like that's just, like, yeah, like I'm not stupid. But I didn't expect that the story would try to paint him in the, if not reasonable, at least understandable light, you know? So, L. Alright, sure. Well, it's very lucky that all these video game keys are falling next to NPCs all over the place, but, I mean, that's fine. Every video game does that. It's just funny. How many shines in Galaxy have I gotten because someone was looking in the right garbage can at the right time? How many Jiggies was just food that was attempted to be eaten? And that otherwise would be impossible to get if that didn't happen. That's just video games. Alright. Did it! I got the Gamma key. The key for Gamma. Now, to find the final boss of Mega Man 3. That wasn't even funny. That was just, look, I need something with Gamma. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Gamma rays. Looking for the Hulk. Let's look for a wall I can shoot somewhere that will lead to something. There's no little blinking lights at all, but one of the other worlds also didn't have a blinking light at all, and I still found something, so... You don't get your gun here normally, so... This would be a good spot. Right. What's this? Ah! I don't know what I did! But a little tunnel cartoonishly just kind of slid right in. Okay, I love it. Found the sound test! Oh boy. And that's fine. Ventilator and brooding. Those are the two places we haven't been to yet, I'm guessing. Because, yeah, we got alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Test that sound. The music is, like, genuinely pretty rad. Right? And I love how it locks you in. That's honestly pretty smart. That's pretty rad. That's genuinely cool. Like, I feel like the music has been really good. I haven't been commenting on it a lot because it's not there frequently. Like, I understand that it's, you know, limitation of the engine. Like, you just cannot have sound and music at the same time. Back in the day, very often, DOS would basically just outright give you the option. Do you want sound effects or do you want music? And, I feel like more often than not, I would rather have the music. But it's fine. Alright, sweet! What? No kidding. This guy. He has a tie. Software in Paradise helmets. Sweet. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes genuinely a lot of sense. Yeah, then, I don't know. Then that happened. Oh, that's a nose, probably. The square in the face. That would make sense. Huh. Yep, so next time I go to the core. Where there's gonna be like 2 levels, I'm pretty sure. I mean, honestly, as far... like, being real here, this is a believable villain. Like, genuinely speaking. You know, he is kind of excluded from society. Well, like, a chunk of it. That's kind of expected. He developed, like, world-changing technology, and, you know, fantastic that everyone gets to enjoy and use, and everything's fine. And, you know, like, he's sort of like, yeah, but then something happens in the real world where his invention doesn't help, and where, you know, society fails him. And when society fails people, that does lead to stuff. Like, that will have personal consequences. That will change how a person thinks. It's probably the most solid piece of writing of the whole game. So, congrats. Nailing villains is hard. I mean, The way he behaves is very cartoonish, but his backstory is believable. Is fine. It is, you know, no notes beyond these words. Like, I feel like I have been very critical, so I feel like pointing out something that was done was important. And so I did. Next time! Phase 2, I guess. Like, we're kind of like done with like the first part of the game. We're going to go in that door, and then we're going to... Like I said, I think there's going to be a choice of 2 places, and we'll see about that